Music. It's ingrained in our lives. It plays everywhere, in the supermarket, at the restaurant, in the background of every movie we watch. It's there. It's so ingrained in us that perhaps we take for granted how easy and convenient streaming is, how much technology has evolved. But how did it get here? Let's go on a journey of the generations of music. Music media technology began with voice recording technology in the later years of the 19th century. Suddenly, music on demand was a thing. For the first time, people could listen to pre-recorded music on a gramophone without the artist being there, and soon, radio broadcasting was widespread. The baby boomers grew up with vinyls, cassettes and jukeboxes. Music production powerhouses like Universal Music, Sony and CBS boomed in popularity. It was a golden age of radio, and musicians knew they needed to find themselves broadcast on the radio to gain and maintain popularity. Gen X saw digitized music in its infancy with the rise of CD and multi-track recordings. They'd be walking around with their Discmans. Music was getting easier to distribute and consume, and production powerhouses continued to thrive. Millennials were the first generation to see music as web media. It started the trend of downloadable music as files, music you could play through devices like iPods and MP3 players. Music was appearing on social media like MySpace and Facebook and began to seep into the very identity of online personas. In the blink of an eye, millennials were consuming music in increasingly digitized ways. Along came Gen Z, a generation where streaming is king and social media the key platform for success. A generation defined by the liquid nature of music production and distribution. The technological advancements mean any method of music creation is at our fingertips. Virality is the key to success. Gen Z saw the emergence of streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music, but perhaps the most intriguing platform to emerge in this generation is TikTok. Remember the golden age of radio? Well, TikTok is Gen Z's version. TikTok is the platform for artists to market themselves. Let me give you an example of the power of TikTok virality. In 2023, Mileycyrus released Flowers, and the video she created for TikTok marketing had almost 30 million views when I was researching. Flowers is essentially a middle finger to her cheating ex-husband. It became a TikTok viral sound almost overnight. It triggered a trend of women lip-syncing to the chorus in front of their partners, many reaching the hundreds of thousands into the millions of views. By being the artist behind a viral TikTok sound, Mileycyrus secured the success of Flowers. It is a perfect example of defining characteristics of Gen Z music: virality, digitization, and discoverability. So, here we are. This is how music looks in 2023. Soon we'll move into a new generation of music, and I, for one, am intrigued to see where Generation Alpha takes us.